Mary Portas and your team, we wish you were here. Millions of people visit Hunstanton every year. With wonderful beaches, picturesque cliff-top gardens and a fun fair, it's easy to see why. However, a number of these visitors never make it to the high street. We want to bridge the gap between the seaside and the shopfront and give people even more reasons to stay in Hunstanton, even when the sun isn't shining. In short, our customers are here, but we wish they were here.
Although Hunstanton is a holiday stroke seaside resort, all the shops in the town, I don't know any in the high street that don't open 12 months of the year. So it's a continuous business town. Obviously, we would like to extend the season a bit, constantly thinking of ways of extending the season.
I mean, when you arrive in the town, you come up to a lovely little roundabout with lots of flowers on it, but not thousands of businesses have the money or the funding to pop a sign on the roundabout to tell you where we are. For example, we've got a beautiful promenade down at the front. I think if you were camping or visiting down the front, you wouldn't necessarily think to probably check out the high street. And vice versa, if you're walking down the high street, one of the beautiful wine bars and restaurants that we have here, what would draw you down to the town? So some great signage, or perhaps using some of the other multimedia purpose sort of built tools that we have, like I use Facebook. I get loads of links from Facebook from other businesses outside of this area. Mary is into window displays. I've watched all of her programmes on the television, and I change my window display 4 or 5 times a year. And it always brings people in. They often think I'm a different shop to the shop I was last year because I've got a different Easter egg bunny or something like that in the shop. So.
Hunstanton is often perceived as just a seaside town, closed in the winter. But many retailers provide a year-round service, and it's important for the success of businesses, but also the town as a whole, that people do come here in the winter months. We are currently looking at an area where we can put the retail pods for the next generation of traders to come to Hunstanton and trade here and make it a healthy, viable town.
I would say our biggest problem here is that people view us as a very seasonal town, which we're not. We're here all year round. We have some lovely little shops here, individual shops, things that you can't buy elsewhere, but it's how to get that message out there. We need other people to know this. In the summer it's fine, but in the winter it's so quiet, and that, I would say, is our biggest problem. One thing we could really do with is to create a better linkage from the seafront up to the high street. One of the suggestions in the application of the market pods to try out, say, a product for a new entrepreneur, somebody wanting to go into retail, I think it's a particularly good idea because it's a very big gamble for somebody to come and take on a unit, pay the business rates, the rent, just to try something. So I think it's a really good chance for somebody to just give something a go, find out if it works for them before actually taking on the gamble of actually taking on a shop.
Come and see us, Mary. We've got sun, we've got sea, we've got wine bars, we've got chocolate shops, we've got a high street that just needs the Porter's touch.
We've got the vision, but we're lacking the Porter's punch. So Mary, we wish you were here in Hunstanton.